Now chat is turned on. But now certain people can't join, so... whatever to do here. Oh, hey Warm. How's your day? Yeah, welcome to everyone that joins the chat. My day is actually going swell. Just drifted off to sleep on the couch at like past 10 last night. Yeah, I'm a couch potato. Almost. Yeah, I'm just chilling with Paradox. Probably my most beautiful dragon I made ever. Gonna see a fork. Okay, there we go. Now you can see completely what Paradox looks like without things cutting off. I don't know, my yeah, Paradox looks cool. Yeah, right. Like, I know. My favorite, honestly, though, has to be my 6th dragon puppet. This is my 5th or 6th, I can't remember. But anyway, my favorite's Markov. He looks so scary and I love it. I'm thinking on giving him a second side, but I don't know. Actually, I did close his mouth several times, as you can see. I'm actually not a big fan of these teeth denting, but yeah. And Stargaze actually said that Paradox is her new favorite. Then Jack was all the way over there. And then Jockster, who I have over there in front of the TV. But yeah, considering that Jockster is my 4th dragon, I'll go over there's my 5th. And then we have Pentagram and Gwyn. Yeah, we have 4 dragons over here. Yep. There's a bunch of dragons back there. I keep them back there. Including Mirrorheart, which is my 3rd favorite. Tracking just behind Paradox and Markov. I keep Remade Pumpkaboo over there. And then I keep, these 3, which were like my first 3 on YouTube. My first dragon is I would say Jockster is my favorite. So iconic. Yeah, he is an icon. There's my first overall dragon, just down there. Like, here. Let me see if I can give you guys a closer view. This is Harlow. He was my very first dragon. Like, overall my first. But I say Pumpkaboo is my favorite. I mean, not my favorite. He's my first dragon on YouTube, which is why I say he's my first. But yeah, Harlow is my actual first. I did have another one after him. His name was Clarity. He got destroyed by my little brother, who's out there in the living room. He destroyed Clarity within like a few hours after I made him. Clarity was made on the 23rd, and then he was destroyed the morning of my birthday. Like, bro, was that unnecessary? I want to go lecture my brother for freaking... Well, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Oh yeah. Blanket. So soft. Okay, now I'm getting off topic. Paradox. Huanlong. Poor Huanlong is just sitting here. Head planted in the ground. I'm actually gonna put it back. All of my dragons are broken. No, I wouldn't say that. Would gather, especially Rainbow. Don't say that. Word gather. Your dragons are fantastic. Granted, she was crushed into her chair. Listen. You listen, Wormgather. Your dragons are all fantastic. There's no right or wrong about it. Just, people love your dragons. What if it fell out the window on a second story? And I'm guessing, the one that fell out the window is probably Snowlair or Volcanion. Or someone like that. Or was that Evergreen? Or Checkmate? Or Lucid? But yeah, I just want to make you feel better. Like feel good about yourself. There are people that freaking love your dragons. I mean, granted, mine might be better, but... Oh, it was your first one, Checkmate. I figured it was Checkmate. Like, it was destroyed when it fell out of the window and probably fell into something like, I don't know, a bush. I got him back, but he's half disintegrated. Probably from going too fast. Yeah, that happens when certain things go too fast. Yeah, that's physics. Hello, Mom. Your mom is our autism cure, and Personally, she's a great mother. Granted, I have two brothers, and I'm the eldest of my family. Well, eldest child, anyway. But yeah, I love my mom. That's for sure. Anyway, we're getting off track. Yeah, mom's had to have been Pumpkaboo. Like, who's right there. You could see him under Wanlong. I like to call Wanlong Whizbang because, you know, fireworks. I didn't show you him. He has fireworks all over his design. Including these on his. Basically all the colored pencil dragons are destroyed. I feel ya. Granted, I had to destroy most of Hollow's base because it was so bad, but I don't know. But yeah, I still love your dragons, Worm. Like, all of them are just God. Like, so good. It's a chef's kiss. I mean, granted, they're not the best. Yeah, granted, they aren't the best, but hey, you gotta start somewhere. TV. So yeah, I'm probably still gonna chat, but yeah, I am remaking Possession. It just looks so bad. I mean, not to hate on him at all, but if you can see, he is like one of my first two dragons on YouTube. The other, of course, being Pumpkaboo down there. But yeah, I'm remaking him, and these little, I don't know what you call it, but I know there's something. But whatever they're called, they're just going bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm keeping the horns and these cuts. But these earrings, they're going bye-bye. I'm improving. Made a new one with a nose and a face. Dropped it down the stairs. He's debuting tomorrow. Oh, cool! That's a good thing to know. Good thing to know. But yeah, all of mine pretty much have a face except for Hollow. Oh, and the matching dragon over there. And actually, I have a surprise. Sabertooth Y! I retried the Skull Dog! And it actually worked this time. So, hooray! But yeah, like, I was wondering why you weren't, yeah, I wonder why you weren't posting so much, like, at all for a few days. Why they look pretty good. Yeah, in comparison to the one that I was doing in the first place. Oh yeah, I have another surprise. You can toss Paradox over so I could show you. all my dragons have had tragic accidents. I can tell. I'm actually still working on Chica. Yeah, I'm doing the desaturation with the pencil. Or just doing stuff with the pencil. He's awesome. Yeah. Nightmare Chica is too. But yeah, he's still a work in progress. I'm going to make a base for him at some point. But yeah, I'm gonna just grab all of my pictures for what I'm about to show you guys. I wasn't posting because I had a lot of stuff like school and stuff with people found on my channel. I stopped uploading for a while, so they stopped talking about it. Oh, that's sad. Oh, I actually feel bad. I had to take a break because loss of motivation. But that's good to know that there was a reason. Anyway, I just toss some things. I was being bullied by them too. Coming back now. Yeah, that's really good to know. I'll move my phone. So I actually did some redraws from the dragons that I drew in human design back in November. We're gonna show Markov first. This is Markov. Now he looks like Zelda. To me. Like, it's just much more beautiful. Just much more better than the original one. I'm gonna move them. So here's the original one from November 2023. Let me see if I can fit them both. There they are. Wait, do you play Legend of Zelda? No, I do not play Legend of Zelda. I did not think about playing that. All I know is that you're gonna have lunch, enjoy the stream. See ya, Ma! But your art is so good, though. Yeah. It's gotten better within, like, 2 months. That was made on the 2nd, by the way. Like, January 2nd. And then Jockster underwent 2 redraws. So this is the one from the 11th. Still much better than the original one. Like, his hair is just so big. He's actually really tall, which is why he's, looking down. Wrong message, I meant to send it to my friend. You're good, you're good, you're good. About the Zelda thingy. Yeah. Like, the Zelda part of it is not intended. Like, that just happened. But yeah, this is Jockster with the just big haircut. Like, just big. I just think that it would make sense that Jockster is, like, very, very tall. Ironically, he is very tall for his kind, even though it, died with the dinosaurs. So yeah, he's very tall. If you exclude his horns, he's 8'7". Yeah, he's a tall guy. Debatedly the tallest dragon that I've ever made. Debatedly. Oh, and a little detail that I added for Markov. It's like them having a conversation. Wow, that's all. Yeah. He's actually having a conversation and is talking about Cascade, which, like, that's just a little detail that I've added. But yeah, excluding the horns, he's 8'7". If you include the horns, he's about 9'5". No, not 9'5". He's about like 9 foot. Like, yeah, he's huge. Like, he's a towering fellow. Absolutely towering. Here's the one from the second. There's a bit of improvement between the 11th and the second. Like, see, it's big, but it just tapers downwards. You should make a book or something. I reckon you make something seriously good lore with them. Yeah. But yeah, this is the one from the second. I didn't like it, so I just redrew it on the 11th. So yeah, this was the first redraw, and then that one over there is the second redraw. This is the original one from November. Major improvement from all 3 dates. Yeah, see, it's not very long, it's not very big. Yeah. Also, I just hated that hand. It just looked so bad. Sorry, my favorite out of all 3 of these is the one from January 11th. And it's like, what day is today? Shoot, I wish I had a clock. And then here's all 3 with Jockster from January 11th, Jockster from January 2nd, and then the one from November. Did you hear about Matt Pet retiring? I think Stargaze said something about Matt Pet. Yeah, she did tell me that Matt Pat's retiring. He's gonna post his last theory in the FNAF franchise, and then he's gonna retire after that. Or at least that's what I heard from Stargaze. Because Stargaze and I actually live really close by. Like, she lives all the way down there. Somewhere. I'm gonna grab Possession. I almost cried, to be honest. I was shocked. Like, literally shocked when I heard Nat Pat retiring. I know nothing about Nat Pat, but still shocking. So here's Possession. You can kind of get a good idea of what the remade version is going to look like just from this picture alone. You can kind of get a good idea. Basically, I'm going to re-anatify it and just, just make it look better in general. It is actually part of his lore that he's practically evil. And it is part of his lore that he pushed Markov off a cliff, causing lots of closed wounds into Markov, including his mouth. Which is why you see eyes in Markov's mouth. So yeah, that is a little bite-sized piece of his lore. I don't want to go too deep because it'll get graphic really fast. So yeah, I won't say anything more than he is practically evil in his lore and that he did push Markov off a cliff. That's all I'm going to say. Other than that, I'm not answering questions about possession. Like, both of their lore, including parts of Jocksters. No, possession pushed him off a cliff. Possession pushed Markov off a cliff. Not Jockster. Jockster distracted possession so that way Markov could KL double hockey stick him. KI double hockey stick. Jeez. Jockster is Markov's best friend. Possession and Pumpkaboo are twins. Possession is a lot more evil than Pumpkaboo by far. I mean possession. Oops. It's okay. Anyway, we're getting off track. So here was the original Pumpkaboo. Hi, Dolly. But yeah, this is the original one from back in November. You can see lots of major improvement, even though they're both side facing. But possession is looking at you. I heard that wrong. I mean, I'm not trying to offend y'all, though. But yeah, I did not mean to lecture you, Warm. I did not mean to. And over there is actually the knife from Cascade's introduction video. But even the original is amazing. Yeah. I guess it is kind of good. I'm gonna just set these off aside because Pumpkaboo is next. So you kind of saw Pumpkaboo's new design for a human. And actually, he's based off both the old one and the new one. So he has the ponytail in the back. He has the restyled horns and these new horns. He has antlers from the original. He has little elongated frills with the rip from Pumpkaboo's second side over there from the original. And from remade Pumpkaboo. Jeez, I'm about to cough. Oh. Here's the one from November. And Possession was made on the same day Markov and the first redesign of Jockster was, and the second. The remake for Pumpkaboo was made the next day. So, yeah. I guess I did kind of make Pumpkaboo the lore for all my dragons is that they made a deal with whoever and ended up turning into a dragon. Now that's funny. That is funny, Warm. Actually funny. Actually, Gwyn is not a dragon. Nor is the school dog. Not even the school dog is a dragon, but Gwyn isn't either. But yeah, these are both based, well, this is based off of both Pumpkaboo. Because, you know. Next up is Auk. I made Auk's redesign the same day I did Jockster's second redesign. So here's Auk's redesign from the 11th. She looks much more proportionate because at some point, like, when her emotions start getting more stronger, these arms will start appendaging from the bottom of her neck. Wow, she looks amazing. Yeah. So these arms would start appendaging out of her neck. The bottom of her neck, anyway. Here's the original one from November. Gosh. There was a lot of problems with this one, including the lack of a top hat and these little things. They're just bad. So I redesigned her on the 11th. This time it actually includes the top hat. Gotta go, but I'll come back as soon as I can. Okay, see you, Warren. See you later. Alright, Dolly, and next up is Cascade. This was one of the two that I did not show, and the other one was an unfinished version of Jack. This one was made 2 days after I did Alk and Second Jockster. So here's Cascade. You could see a major improvement because, well, actually I didn't show you the original one from November. But yeah, you'll see that this is a major improvement for a dragon. Well, for the human design anyway. She is a yandere. And yes, I did draw that little stuff. Here's the original one. You can screenshot these if you want to. But, yeah. This is Cascade's original drawing. You can definitely see why I redid this one, because if you've looked at Cascade before, let me go get her. If you've seen Cascade, like ever, you'll notice she does not have the ring. She does not have these frontal horns that she has. And the ears are not proportionate. Like, literally not proportionate. As you can see, hers is on the lower end of her, her ears are at the lower end, and the ones over here are at the upper end. So yeah, that's why I redrew her on January 13th. This time I actually fixed the problem. And this time she actually has the horn ring. She has the front horns. And her ear is in the right spot. So that's why I redrew her on the 13th. And actually, the one who got redrawn the very same day was Jack. Even though he wasn't finished in November. So here's Jack from the 13th. You can see he's looking somewhere. And actually, there's a direct correlation between Jack's redraw and Possession's redraw. If you see here, he is looking at something. And that thing he's looking at is none other than the redraw of Possession. He is looking at him because he's never seen actually his father, who is Possession. And since Pumpkaboo is his twin brother, Pumpkaboo is his uncle who took care of him all this time and never said a word about Possession. nor did he ever mention that he had a real father that died before he hatched. Jack is 666 years old. So at the time Possession died was a correlation of which he dies 15 years before Jack is born. Jack had his egg frozen because of Possession. And Jack has been frozen in his egg for around 15 years. So yeah, he's 666 years old. And I actually kind of said this earlier, but the reason Possession dies is because of Markov getting revenge. So Jack has never seen his father, nor has he ever heard of him. Now, I'm going to show you the unfinished one from November. Here it is. I only drew the head and that's it. Like, now I'm eternally crying because I never finished it. And there's actually a direct correlation between Jack and Pumpkaboo. The frills that Pumpkaboo has actually is a hereditary detail in their family's bloodline. Possession did not get this hereditary aspect. But since Pumpkaboo did, it passed down to most of Possession's offspring. So most of Pumpkaboo's offspring has the frill gene. Jack is one of those many offspring that Possession has. So thus forth, it is confirmed that biologically Pumpkaboo is his uncle. This is why he has the frills that you see. But he doesn't really have those because they're actually hidden behind his head. Which is why you cannot see the frills on this one, but you can see the ones on this design. He has better control of his frills than Pumpkaboo has. By far. So yeah. That's all the redraws that I've made, like, ever. I am going to draw more of my dragons. So, yeah, I am planning on drawing more of them. So I will probably draw Paradox. I'll probably do Wiz. I'm going to basically do them all. If I can, before I finish the remake for Possession and Nightmare Chica. Yeah, I am doing Nightmare Chica. And I actually did that poll and I said the correct answer, even though there was a correct answer. Even though that probably doesn't make sense. I actually do have a stylus.